I believe no child should have to beg for love, and kids need that more than anything, and I think that's probably the most rewarding thing that you can do as a volunteer for the Christ Child Society.
Mary Virginia Merrick, over 100 years ago, had the vision to start the Christ Child Society. Coming from a person who was in a wheelchair and wanted to give back to children in her neighborhood. I think that the spirit that she embodied 100 years ago lives on in the women who work in the Christ Child Society today.
There is no requirement that you be Catholic to be part of Christ Child, but it is part of our heritage.
I know that we have some Jewish women here and women of all different faiths, but mostly they're just good people.
I think we really, through this organization, make a difference in the lives of damaged children.
At this point, due to state budget cuts, they are keeping children in foster care longer and longer and trying new foster care homes over and over again. And we are the last resort for these children.
Judges, attorneys tell us that Christ Child House is really a special place. They feel the love when they walk in the door. They can tell that we care about our kids. And our kids are happy, they're healthy, they're clean. You know, we take really good care of them.
You really, really do have the opportunity to impact a child's life. And you can do that at the house every time you go and volunteer. There's always a child there that will come up and need your hug, need your attention, and you know that day you're making a difference in that child's life.
I feel that the art experience really allows them to grow within themselves. I've watched kids sit down and they get really, really frustrated at first with the idea of what the project is supposed to be, and they don't want to do it, and then all of a sudden it just comes to them and you can just sense this satisfaction that they've accomplished something on their own, created something of their own.
The lads are assembled twice a month, the second Monday of every month and the third evening of every month. At present, Christ Child in Detroit services 20 agencies, and we give out approximately 2,000 lads a year.
We visit children at the Pontiac Whitmer Center, and we go once a month. And we visit first and second graders. We're helping these children who really at home do not have someone reading to them, helping them with their schoolwork. So that's what we're providing with them. And then an opportunity to get books, to start their own little library at home. These children are so excited when they get to bring a book home and their activity home and share it with their families.
I can tell you what I have gained from Christ Child Society. One thing is the relationships that I've made with women that I may have never met otherwise. Some have become mentors to me, some have just become great friends, but all have brought something to my life to make it fuller and bigger than it was before.
When you come into a Christ Child event or participate in a project, you're meeting other women who are really wanting to make a difference in the world in a quiet way. You know, they're not about, I want to be on this big committee so that I can get my name in the paper. They just want to make a difference.
For me, it's been wonderful to meet women of all ages because I'm probably at the older edge of the active membership in the Christ Child Society, but I have so many wonderful friends that are younger, that are just raising their children now, and it's been wonderful to get to know new people.
I think that the work that we do here easily makes me a better mother because I teach my children what we're doing and what it means to be benevolent, and it's opened their hearts to things that they may have never known about before and to learn how to be kind and charitable in their lives.
And that's why I encourage people to join up, because you can do so many things and you're not plugged in to certain times, certain days. certain hours, you do what you can, because that's what volunteerism is all about. What you can do, not only to help the Christ Child Society, but to make you feel better.
So I can tell you that whatever you have to give, whether you're a great party planner or whether you're a great tutor to children, whatever things that you may want to bring to the table, we can find a great use for that.
I think that if you asked every woman in the Christ Child Society why she joined, I think one of the first things that she would say is, I wanted to give back.
Some of the best things that I do in my week are the things that I do with the Christ Child Society.
If I had to describe the Christ Child Society with one word, it would be love. There's never too much to do for a child. Isn't that what it's all about?